Hello BNTouch users. This training video will cover client and partner portals. What are they and how to invite your client and partners to their portals. In BNTouch, every single record, whether it be in your mortgages or partnerships database, has its own unique portal. The mortgages portal is going to contain mortgage specific information just on this mortgage record, whereas your partnership portals will show all mortgage records that partner is working on with you. Let's start off by clicking on a name here to access a record. This gray section over to the right, there is a portal section. There's a link to click to visit the portal so you can see what the client would see when they're logged into the portal, as well as an invite link, which will bring up an email that you can send your client to invite them to the portal. Let's start off by visiting this portal just to see how it looks. On the home page here, there's a welcome message. This is customizable under the Options tab. You're going to have your tracker events show up here. Any tracker events you share will be shared on the front page, home page here. And the client also has the ability to send you some feedback, which will appear in your tracker as well. Let's submit something. So they've added an event to your tracker from their home page. If you refresh your record, or next time you come into your record and you check out the tracker, you can see whatever tracker event they left you from their portal. They can see where they are in the process, these dates. This relates to the processing statuses on here. So if these get updated, and you leave some notes, whatever you want to put here, this will show up on the portal. So let's go ahead and update that. We'll refresh the portal. Now you can see whatever date that was entered here, and any notes you have will show up under their loan process. You'll also notice that there's an indicator here that says, oh, there's something new. There's a number. There's one new thing. Once they viewed that, that number will be removed. My Property tab. This is a connection with Zillow. If you have Zillow set up on your account, this will give valuation of the client's property. If it exists, Zillow won't always be able to evaluate the property address, but if it is, it'll show up under My Property. My Documents tab. Your clients can upload documents and they will connect to their records, as well as you can request documents from your document storage and sharing. You can share documents as well as request documents, which will show up under My Documents tab. Any of your partnerships that are working on this loan, any participants, will show up under the contacts. So we have a listing agent attached to this, so the listing agent shows. Under Refer a Friend, your clients can actually send you leads. So if they've got, some friend that they want to send you, they can do so here. Any information they enter here, they don't need to enter all this, but they can enter anything. And then what type of purpose for the loan, and any notes that they want to include here. When they submit that, it'll create a new lead under your Leads tab, and the new record. And you also see a source for portal, whoever referred that lead to you. So that's the client portal in a nutshell. If you'd like to invite your clients to the portal, simply click the invite link, and this will bring up the default invitation. You can just go ahead and click send message, but if you'd like to review the message, it says a little something about our Pros on Web app. What we were reviewing before was the web version. There is an app version called Pros on Web. There's a message about that here. And if they want to use that app, they'll need a password. To use the website, they don't necessarily need a password, but if they want to use the Pros on Web app, you'll need to send them a password. This isn't sent by default, but if you want to set that up on their record or send that to them, that can be found under the Contact Info tab. Here, individual portal password. You can set this to whatever you want it to be and update. The system will randomly generate a password, but if you want to change it, you can. So when you invite, let's go back to the invitation. You could actually insert that password or whatever it is right here if you wanted to, or you could send it to them later. There's also a meta tag for that password if you want to insert that here. It's client_portal password. This works for both the client and partner portal passwords. So if you want to maybe create a campaign with this invitation, that's always a good idea. So you don't have to worry about sending them a password later. So anyways, client portal password, that'll insert that password. Once you're ready for that to send, simply send that. You'll notice in the tracker, there's an event created, manual email sent your personal portal. If you want to review that invitation, you always can, right here. This is what the client would see when they're invited. It inserted, their email address, their Mortgage Pro ID, as well as their password, since we used that meta tag for the password. Every partner record also has a portal. Let's actually access that from the record here. Here's a participant. If they're linked to any loans, you can see which mortgages they've participated on. So this one is participated on a number. All of these will show up, all the details from these will show up on the partners portal. So it isn't just singular loans. They'll get an overview of everything they're working on. So let's check out the partner portal for this. This welcome message is customizable if you like. Your partners can send you feedback as well. That'll show up in the tracker. They can see any participated transactions they're working on and click on those links to view those. Any specific information, it'll just give you more information. They can upload documents here as well as submit tracker notes to those individual mortgage records. Notice there's a notification of 1 here. That meant there was something new here. Once they viewed whatever's new, that number will clear. There's also another tool for the partners portal. They can add property sites. So this will generate a web URL where they can actually post their listings. So they can upload photos and information about their properties and send out those links if they like. It's just a tool for your agents. They can submit new leads to you as well. When they submit that, that'll show up as a new lead under your leads tab, much like it works with the client portal. And then the partner can also see their information, however you've updated their info on their profile, the photo you've uploaded for them, and whatnot. So that's basically the partner portal, and it's a little bit different than the client portal. The client only sees their individual mortgage record, while as the partner sees multiple records that they've worked on. The invitation works just the same for the partnerships. There is an invite link. You can just click on that. And their message looks, a little different, but it's very similar. You can use that meta tag I mentioned before here, client portal password, if you just want to insert the password, whatever it might be. Or you can just physically paste it in too. That's fine. Once you're good with that, you can send that and they'll get an invitation. And that's basically the portals and how to invite.